Today, we're breaking down 7 Harley Davidson motorcycles that dealerships are struggling to sell. Bikes that looked good on paper but turned into showroom headaches in real life. Some were overpriced, some were misunderstood, and some completely missed the mark. Stick around until the end, because the #1 bike on this list is so outrageously priced that even die-hard Harley fans walked away. Number 7. Harley Davidson Street Rod. We start with a bike that was supposed to modernize Harley's image, but instead became one of its most forgettable models. The Harley Davidson Street Rod was designed as a sportier, more aggressive evolution of the Street 750. Harley aimed it at younger riders who wanted sharper handling and a more athletic feel without giving up cruiser style. On paper, it actually looked promising. Power was increased, suspension was upgraded, braking was improved with dual front discs, and sportier 17-inch wheels were added. Technically, it became one of the best handling entry-level Harleys ever built, but real-world riding told a very different story. The aggressive riding position felt cramped and awkward, especially for taller riders. The raised foot pegs and compact chassis put pressure on the knees and lower back, making longer rides uncomfortable. Styling didn't help either. It didn't look like a true sport bike, and it didn't carry the classic Harley presence. Traditional Harley riders ignored it, and sport bike riders never considered it. At nearly $9,000, riders found far better value from competitors, and sales quickly stalled. Today, dealerships are discounting street rods just to free up floor space. Number 6. Harley Davidson Street 500 and Street 750. Harley knew it needed younger riders, so it introduced the Street 500 and Street 750 as affordable entry points into the brand. Lightweight, liquid-cooled, easy to ride, and even used in Harley's own riding academy, these bikes should have been a success. But they weren't. The biggest issue was build quality. Owners reported rattling parts, cheap finishes, and poor fit and finish, problems that clashed hard with Harley's premium reputation. Then came competition. Bikes like the Honda Rebel 500, Yamaha Bolt, and Kawasaki Vulcan S offered better reliability, better refinement, and better performance, often for less money. Dealerships didn't help either. Many focused on larger, higher-margin bikes, leaving street models undersupported. Eventually, Harley discontinued the lineup, and now dealers are left clearing remaining stock at deep discounts. Number 5. Harley Davidson FXDR 114. The FXDR 114 was Harley's attempt at building a modern muscle cruiser, something bold, aggressive, and performance-focused. Powered by the Milwaukee 8 114 engine, it delivered serious torque and looked incredible on the showroom floor. Lightweight materials, an aluminum swing arm, and a massive 240mm rear tire gave it a drag bike stance. But looks weren't enough. The riding position was uncomfortable for everyday use. The stretched-out posture looked great in photos, but put strain on the rider's back, wrists, and shoulders during longer rides. Handling was another letdown. That massive rear tire hurt cornering ability, making the bike feel heavy and sluggish in tight turns. At its price point, riders could buy more comfortable, better handling bikes, including Harley's own Lowrider S. Sales never picked up, the model was discontinued, and dealerships began offering major discounts. Number 4. Harley Davidson Livewire. This was supposed to be Harley's future. The Livewire was a fully electric motorcycle packed with premium components, advanced electronics, and impressive acceleration. It was fast, smooth, and technologically advanced. But Harley underestimated one critical thing: its own audience. At launch, the Livewire carried a nearly $30,000 price tag, more than many touring bikes. That alone scared buyers away. Traditional Harley riders wanted engine sound, vibration, gear changes, and mechanical character. The Livewire delivered silence, instant torque, and charging cables. Limited highway range and charging inconvenience sealed its fate. Even after Harley slashed prices and spun Livewire off as a separate brand, dealerships were still stuck with unsold units. Number 3. Harley Davidson V-Rod. The V-Rod was one of the boldest bikes Harley ever built. Co-developed with Porsche, it was fast, liquid-cooled, and produced serious horsepower. On performance alone, it was one of the quickest Harleys ever made. But it never felt like a Harley. The engine sounded different, revved differently, and lacked the signature V-twin rumble loyal fans expected. Customization options were limited, aftermarket support was weaker, and the tiny fuel tank made long rides impractical. At the same time, it wasn't sporty enough to steal riders from true performance brands. The V-Rod lived in an awkward middle ground. After years of disappointing sales, Harley discontinued it. Yet even today, dealers struggle to move remaining units. Number 2. Harley Davidson Pan America. When Harley entered the adventure bike segment, it shocked the industry. The Pan America was powerful, feature-packed, and technologically impressive. Adaptive ride height, multiple riding modes, and strong performance made it competitive on paper. But adventure riders are loyal and skeptical. Early models suffered from electronic glitches, suspension quirks, and low-speed handling issues. First impressions mattered, and they weren't great. Against brands like BMW, KTM, and Honda, companies with decades of off-road credibility, Harley faced an uphill battle. While later updates improved the bike, many dealerships are still discounting Pan Americas to move inventory. Number 1. Harley Davidson CVO Street Glide. This is the ultimate example of pricing gone too far. The CVO Street Glide is beautifully built, loaded with tech, premium paint, and luxury components. It's designed to be Harley's flagship touring machine, but it costs around $50,000. For nearly half that price, riders can buy a Street Glide Special that delivers almost the same experience. The performance difference simply doesn't justify the massive price gap. Resale value drops quickly, and even loyal Harley buyers are refusing to pay the premium. Now, dealerships are sitting on ultra-expensive bikes that very few people are willing to buy. Those are 7 Harley Davidson motorcycles. Dealerships are trying to dump as fast as possible. Do you agree with this list? Have you seen any of these sitting untouched at your local dealer? Drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more Harley breakdowns, and as always, ride safe.